Rhythm is one of the most misunderstood aspects of all ukulele players. We all have this impression that it's just strumming, down, up, maybe finger picking. Rhythm is a lot more than that, so today we are going to go over 4 examples of rock and roll inspired rhythm that you can use. Printable tabs, becoming a Patreon, links in the notes as well as the description. New ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday. Hit subscribe if you like this kind of content, ring the bell, never miss a lesson, and go ahead and hit that like button and let us know that you are a fan of the power of rhythm. So let's do it. Ukulele brain attention span. Follow me on in and let's break it down. So here we have a 4-measure idea, and it's actually a 2-measure idea that happens 2 times. And you would use this to replace 2 measures of E7. Now that E7 could be finger picking that someone's singing. It could be strumming, because you could sing over this. If you were only playing by yourself, it would work better as like an intro or something like that, or as a bridge, an instrumental piece. But if you were playing over your friend strumming, you could play this and they could sing over it too. Okay, so we're going to start off. We're going to play 4th fret of the G and 4th fret of the C strings together. You can make an E7 by borrowing the 4th fret and getting your middle finger on the 5th fret of the A. That's an E7. So these 2 notes here are chord tones. We're going to go 1 and I'm plucking up these 2 fingers like this. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3. On the 2 and, just release the pressure with those 2 fingers and pluck, and you get this sound, a muted sound. Then you push it down on the 3rd beat. Play again. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and. Then after the 4th beat, we play it again. Lots of syncopation here, meaning lots of playing on the and. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. The next measure starts off 1 and. Then we're going to play 3/4. It's a G and a G sharp. The easiest way I found to do this is to actually just move the bar and then play 3/4 like that. You could shift to these fingers. You could play it here. And you could even play it way up here, G and G sharp on the C string. I just think it's easiest to go. What you have to be wary though, there is your finger, the string getting caught right in your knuckle, because then it's going to sound muted. Okay, so that's the 3/4, and then you're going to pluck 4 again. So the second measure is 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Then on the 4th beat, and it goes 3 and then you're gonna get your middle finger, 6th fret of the G string, and your ring finger on the 7th, and you're gonna slide those up to 7 and 8. This is another E7 shape here, borrowing the 7th fret with your middle finger on the 8th fret. So we're sliding into those tones. You can see this is a G note as well, sliding into this G sharp. That's the same sound that we have here. Okay, so we count it nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay. It's very, very, very cool, right? And so that would just replace 2 measures of E7, and you can see how it creates something very different. This next one would also be used to replace 2 measures of E7. Now, it's not the only key, I promise. We're going to do the key of A and the key of C as well. But this one, we're replacing an E7. The first thing we want to do is give the chord just a little more juice. So we're going to play what's called an E6/9. 1, 1, 2, 2. So then E6 over 9. And the first measure is just down, up, down. 1 and 2, 3. Down, up, rest, down, rest. Down, up, rest, down, rest. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Then we get to the double stop. D note, B note. E7 has a E note, G sharp, D, and B. B and D, 2 of those 4 notes. We're going to start on 3 and 5, and we're going to slide up to 5 and 7. And that happens on the and. It goes 1 and then 2 and 3 and 4. On the and after 3, we slide down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back into our strum pattern. Okay, so really slowly, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That is rhythm number 2. Okay, rhythm number 3, we're going to play this one over an A7. And this one's really, really cool. They're all cool, but this one's really cool. This one sounds great over an A7, and you can use it in a blues context or really any context where you're rocking out with an A, or an A7 rather, because you do have this G note in it that will turn your A into an A7. So this would sound best played over an A7 chord. We're going to start off 4 and 3. And this is the 4th fret of the C string, 3rd fret of the E, and I'm using my 2 middle fingers. So I'm going to go from there to 2, 2. I'm going to go 1 and 2 and. And I'm playing these deliberately half beat. So I'll play it, and then I'll release the pressure. 1 and 2 and. For the 3rd beat, we're going to play open, open, and I'm using these 2 fingers, and then I'm going to hammer on the 1st fret of the C string. Then I'm going to slide my index finger over and do 2, 2 again on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got a strong shuffle vibe to it. The second measure, though, is 1 and. Then you're going to rest on the 2 and play that on the and. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Last one is an arpeggio around a C7. A lot of these are 7, so a lot of them are going to have some rock and roll vibes to it. We're going to start off, and we are going to play the open C string, and then we are going to play the 3rd fret, the octave, on the A string. 1 and. Then on the 2nd beat, slide 3 to 4 with your middle finger, and play that 3rd fret again. 1 and 2 and. At this point now, I'm barring E and the A. So I'm going 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 3, open A string, 3 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The second measure, first fret 2 times on the A string, open, open. Third fret 2 times. And the fourth beat is 4 and. Now, a lot of times I'm sliding into that and getting that finger down on both of those right away. That comes from this C chord here. Really slowly you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. And there you have it, folks. That is the power of rhythm. That is 4 different examples of how you can get away from the strumming. This is going to make your playing way more in depth. You can sing over this. You can be the second ukulele. You can write riffs based on it. You can use it for bridges. You can mix it with strumming and finger picking. Really, the only limitation is your creativity. But now that you have the technical aspects, you can start to have some fun and apply it to the other aspects of your playing. Catch you next Wednesday or Saturday if that big thunderbolt doesn't come down on me. Catch you next Wednesday or Saturday for ukulele, Monday for guitar. Think about becoming a Patreon, cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger. And I need to stop having a bunch of jalapenos for lunch before I film these. Take care. Have a lovely day. Spicy food forever.